to reach your destiny. You are seated next to a destiny helper. So have the conversation going, ladies and gentlemen. So let me ask all those who are still at the back, or you're still somewhere and you can hear my voice and you're making your way here, please do come and take your seat so we can get started with our keynote speakers. And I promise, on behalf of the keynote speakers, we're going to be on time. We are behind the schedule by some 30, 40 minutes, but we're going to adjust and make sure we end on the time that we're supposed to end. Well aware that tomorrow is a working day, so we won't hold you for so long here. As I said, I'm your host tonight, and I'll make sure everything goes according to plan. And above all, your health and your financial goals have got to be energized. And by the time you leave this place, you have some action plans. It was last year, from the month of June, that I started to pray. And my prayer to God was for a direction that could impact not just a few people, but millions of people, not only in the UK, but across the globe. I was asking God for, professionally, I'm a teacher. I'm a secondary school teacher. I taught not mathematics. He's not my friend. I taught economics. I see my good friend, Ivy. She loves math. That's not my good friend. Math is not my good friend. But Ivy is my good friend. So I was asking God for something that I can do, addition to my profession, that could impact and make a difference in people's life. And I got a direction to venture myself into health entrepreneurship. And in the process of becoming a health and wellness entrepreneur, which very much aligns with my divine calling of doing the pastoral work, taking care of the Lord's flocks, I needed to partner with special individuals and with a company that aligns with the values that are within me. And in that process, I got into contact with amazing people who introduced me to amazing company. And that's the company that you hear about in all the information that you're going to be listening in tonight. And towards the end of 2024, I pronounced myself officially health and wellness entrepreneur. Moving on from that point, I focus my energy and all my doings in making sure that people around me, they are healthier, they are happier, they are energized, and they are being fulfilled in the calling that their Creator called them to do. So I'm glad tonight that that process of I becoming health entrepreneur brought me into contact with the people of extraordinary values, characters, leadership, commitment, that together now we are in a partnership to changing lives across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to help me as I'm about to introduce one of our guest speakers who traveled so many miles away to be with us. Many of you know this guest speaker, but it's not her right time to speak, but she's going to do an assignment that is accorded to her. I want us to acknowledge the princess of a wonderful woman, a leader, a mother, a prophet in the calling, a psychologist, a motivator, a motivation speaker, change maker, and also a teacher by profession, a very successful individual who has achieved prominence as lead master trainer in the MLM industry under the transformational leader, Mr. Isobi, earning over $1 million in her career. Using her holistic approach, a gold life mastery consultant with Mary Morris Institute, and a specialist in counseling, psychology, and metaphysical science. Well-accomplished creator and author, radio host, and soon to be one of her movies. She's also a producer, of course. One of her movies soon to be featured. And that is none other than one and only Dr. Tamia Bathia Williams. Please, hands of applause. Thank you very much.
All right. I knew it. I knew it. And we're just getting started. I knew this room was going to be packed from front to back. And I really, really believe that there's going to be standing room only. Are you ready? Y'all. As we say in South Carolina, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready, not yet. But anyways, let me go ahead on and do my job. I was given an assignment. And it truly is an honor, but I don't see, where's Bishop? Oh, I'm looking all over the place. He done lost so much weight until I can't even find him. I'm looking all over the place. Anyways, it truly is an honor to introduce this young man. I've known him now for, well, actually I can't really say because I knew him before he knew me. I had been stalking him. Yeah, I've been stalking him. I was following him because I really, really, and I still do, admire what he's done in this industry. This young man has been in this industry now, and I say industry, the industry of sales, the highest paid profession in the world. He's been in it now since he was, I believe, 5 years old, 6 years old, something like that. I'm always selling, always trying to find a way to better his life, right? Because the environment that he grew up in was not I wouldn't say it was a good one, but it didn't feel so good. You know, you're getting ready to go to sleep and you're going to sleep with an empty stomach. And because he didn't like that, he decided to do something about it. And when I say I stalked him, I watched him from afar, and I often wish that I could have someone with his energy, his drive, his enthusiasm, all of the things that came along with him being a top seller and everything that is done, all of that. And I said all of that because I don't want to be before you too much longer. But I watched him as he ended up in magazines, doing his own training, even in the process now of putting together manuals, and even his own life story. Not only is he a bishop, he is a husband, he is a father, entrepreneur, never worked a job for anybody. How he's doing it, I really don't know. It's the same person that's going to come before you today again, because we saw him on video while we were coming over here, that had been diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer, given 7 months to live. 14 years ago, no surgery. Hello? No chemo, no radiation. 14 years ago. Some of y'all gonna catch that on your way home. I just hope y'all will, you won't be the ones driving. So here's the thing. Today, he's in the house. He's in the house today by popular demand. Not only is he my mentor, he's my coach, he's my friend, he's pushed me. When I say he pushed me and pushed me and pushed me. He even pushed me into the pulpit. Help me, somebody. And so I'm going to step out of the way of greatness, and I'm going to allow myself to decrease so the man of God can increase. I'm talking about the only star performer in all of, let me say it, let me get it right, all of the Americas, the only one going elite performer, did this thing, man, part-time, his hands behind his back, and still did very, very well. Well, he decided, you know what, this is too good not to talk about all the time, so I'm going full-time. And since he's made that decision, oh, look out, somebody. I'm talking about the one and only, the myth, the legend, coming all the way from across the sea, Bishop Glenn John. Y'all make some noise. Absolutely. Oh, they said he wasn't going to make it. They said you wasn't going to make it, Bishop, but you know what? Here's the truth. It didn't happen to you. It happened through you. The Lord had to use you to bring forth this message, and I say thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you so much for all that you do for all of us and for everybody that don't even know you yet.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Give her a round of applause. Now let me begin and say hello. And how is everyone today? People still lying when you ask how you doing, and you know you're doing bad. You know you're broke. You know you're sick, and you're telling people you're doing fine. So when I say how are you doing, here's the right answer. Unbelievable. I want everybody to go at the count. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, that's better. Here's why it's better. Because I cannot believe you're doing that good, or I cannot believe you're doing that bad. So it's unbelievable. Either way, the answer is correct. Today I stand here before you because I am thanking God for the grace that He has put on my life. Who is this? This may be for somebody else that belongs to me. Let me begin by saying, thank God for bringing me to the United Kingdom safely. Thank you, Dr. Tamia and Anthony Williams, her husband, for giving me this invitation. I had no idea where I was going. Thank you, Pastor Warner, for opening the doors, and all the beautiful people of England, or all the beautiful people of the United Kingdom. When, as a Jesus fanatic, when they told me I was coming to the kingdom, I was expecting to see pearly gates and street made of gold. But when I arrived, I asked God, where are the golden streets? And where's the pearly gates? But then he reminded me, he said, take a look at my angels. All the beautiful women is in London, is in England. So give yourself a tap on the shoulder. All the beautiful women, it says, is located in the United Kingdom. So you should feel proud. As a matter of fact, I had to look up and say, Lord, you're missing some of your angels in heaven. They fell in the United Kingdom. So I know I have limited time, but it doesn't matter. I will stay to the clock. And if I can maybe have some fun, because I was introduced to this company, Love Biome, back in October 26, 2023. After attending to a naturopathic convention. The naturopathic convention came alive in my life when, after I got sick with cancer, and no one could explain to me why the cancer disappeared. I wanted to know what I was drinking, but not satisfied just to know that I was healed. I wanted to know the reason. And because of it, I went back to school and I learned because of my immune system. And that 80% of all the problems that you could ever have in your life starts in your gut. So when I arrived to Utah with the invitation of Dr. Tamia, they began to show me that they now manufacturing dietary supplements to renovate the gut microbiome. I was so pleased to know, because the only thing that left before was, now, before I do this here, let me share this here. I think I asked Adana where she got the picture. She was upset with me today. And my wife is upset with me today because they told me not to wear this suit. They said I should stop wearing the suit. I have other clothing. So the suit I supposed to wear, it's in my suitcase. I did not wear it, but I sneaked this one out because they think I should keep wearing it. So someone sent out a photo this morning when I stood here, and in New York they saw the suit and they said, I told you not to wear it, and I'm still wearing it. So this is like Moses was told to speak to the rock so water could come out of the rock. Remember that story? And when the water came out of the rock, Moses was the man. The people were saying, Moses, Moses, yeah! He was the man. But the only problem is, heaven was not happy with Moses. Only the people were happy because they get water. He struck the rock, so heaven was unhappy. So while you guys are lifting me up in London and don't go back and whatever the case might be, my wife and daughter is not happy with me. So I have to go home now and be in a straight box trying to explain why I disobey everyone. So in Utah, I wore the same suit, and I had what you call a big, well, in America we call it big belly man. And thank God in United Kingdom, there is no big belly man. Because I've not seen anyone with a big stomach in the United Kingdom. So this same suit, when I get to Utah, and where's the products? They don't have the products here? Okay, that's all right. This same suit, ladies, please, I'm not going to, it's not going to drop. I know you, oh my God, I'm waiting to see what happens. Okay, not going to drop. You see, it's the same suit I wore when I went and looked at this, what I'm about to say to you. And that was October 26th of 2023. By December 31st, I shed 49 pounds. Why they used to say, my wife used to tell me, fat man are tired. Now I could say yes, you see. All right. So today I am thanking God that I was able to get rid of the belly and able to keep it and able to live healthy because of the lactobacillus gasseri in the phytopower W that ignite my GLP-1 that raise my adiponeptin. So that is the first time I began to use the products. And I thank God that I was able to do it. I'm 67 years, and I thank God for the life that I'm living now. I was 52 years when I was diagnosed with cancer, and I give Jesus all the praise for healing me from cancer. I'm alive today. Just remember, the life you save might be your very own. You must take care of your body because it's the only place you have to live in. You don't have a second one. Your body gives you is the only living document that gives you the legal right to be on earth. It's the only legal document that you have to be on earth. Next time you attend a funeral, you have to start loving you because nobody in the world loves you. Only Jesus. Only 8 to 10 people cry at a funeral. The rest of people is waiting to eat food. And reminisce on the jokes what you used to be. That's the rest of the people. Let me button up this so you won't see this big pants on there. Okay, so it block everything, right? So you don't see nothing. So the rest of the world is back home, and the only person staying in a box in the cemetery is the individual die. That's why you have to take care of yourself. And I'm here to say to you that, let's see if this is working, maybe not. So I'll get closer to you. Maybe they don't want me up here. The big shots could be up there. So I'll come down here and see if we could do it better. Is it good? Nope, nothing. Okay. Here we are. So we're going to work together. We are loved by home, and we want to welcome you. Could we sing the song? It's a little song that we are loved by home, we want to welcome you. Feel free to live well, and feel free to earn and tell. Right? Let's see if you could try it out. I'm not the best singer. We are loved by home. We want to welcome you. We are loved by home. We want to welcome you. Feel free to live well. Feel free to earn and tell. We are loved by home. We want to welcome you. Welcome today to Love by Home in the United Kingdom. Oh boy. Is it working now? Yes. Let me see if I get closer. I hope. Yes. This is an FDA disclaimer. This information about herbs, fruits, antioxidants, and other products for general health information only. This because I cannot make any medical claim. This presentation is not to be used as a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, treatment of any health condition or problem. You should not rely on information provided in this statement for your own health problems. Any questions regarding your own health should be addressed to your own physician or other healthcare provider. Health entrepreneurs, alkaline sugar blocker Pastor John, makes neither warranty nor express or imply representation whatsoever regarding the accuracy, completeness, timeliness, comparative, or controversial nature or usefulness of any information contained herein. Health-related Alkaline Pastor John does not assume any risk whatsoever for the person. Listen to this information contained herein. Health-related information changes frequently, and therefore information contained in these statements may be outdated, incomplete, or incorrect. Statements made about products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, cure, or prevent any disease. Use of these statements does not create an express or imply patient-physician relationship. You are hereby advised to consult with a physician or other healthcare provider prior to making any decision or undertaking any action or not undertaking any action related to any healthcare problems or issues you might have at any time, now or in the future. You agree that neither Alkaline Pastor John nor any other parties are not is or will be liable or otherwise responsible for any decision made or any action taken or any action not taken due to use of information presented. You also agree that neither alkaline sugar blocker Pastor John nor any other parties are not medical doctors. I don't want to teach you. What is it? I don't want to practice medicine. I just want to teach you how to live healthy. Because every time you eat or you drink, you feed a disease or you fight a disease. Hippocrates, which is the known father of medicine, being practiced medicine thousands of years ago. That's why I've often wondered, David, 750 wives. So I'm talking to the guys now, you'll feel good now. Because sometimes just most of us can't even handle one woman right now because of erectile dysfunction. So David, 750 wives, and he was able to go every time. 750 wives because of cordyceps that used back in those days and still being used in the Middle East. That's why you see the Middle Eastern people, 98 years old and still what? Having children at this age. My friends, we are sick because of the air you breathe, the water you drink, the water in your bath, the pesticides on your fruits and vegetables, the chemicals you clean with, the preservatives on your processed food, your high sugar intake because of increasing population, malnutrition, foods that looks like food, taste like food, smell like food, and we're going, yep. And the more you get is the more you want, but it is imitation GMO foods. It means that you're suffering from malnutrition. Our bodies need 13 vitamins, 16 minerals, 10 amino acid, and 1 essential acid fat. And because of the lack of micronutrients in the body, we are challenged every day. Remember, God made the body wonderfully and what? Fearfully and beautifully what? Made. So to doubt God's creation is to doubt him. So the body is great. Nothing is wrong with your body. Just like a Ferrari, a car, if you take a gasoline Ferrari vehicle and put diesel or put some other foreign substance in it, it will run like crap. But nothing is wrong with the Ferrari. When they drain the gas tank and you restore the gas back into the car, it will run well again. So is the human body. We are living like crap. We are sick because of what we put in our system. You ever hear this song? What you put in your sea bread lid, dear. How it tastes so. So what you put in the cake or in the pot is what you're going to eat. And if you have crap in the pot, you're going to eat what? Crap. So if you have crap in the body, you're going to feel like what? Okay? So crap. Even when people, all those gamblers, you see them on TV with the gambling with the dice, and they hold the dice like this and they blow in it. Ooh, don't be lucky and coward. Ooh, crap. That's what we're doing with our lives every day. We are crapping out. So what I am saying to you, obesity is on the rise. All over the world, over nearly 2 billion people are overweight or obese. Why? Because the adiponectin, what stores the fat in your system, is too low, so therefore the fat rises. And financial problem. Look who are could you imagine the man who invented wallets and pocketbook? Ladies, you should take a bow today because they give us a wallet, a little intimacy stuff. What kind of money you can put in a wallet? And a woman have a big pocketbook. Look at this pocketbook here. It could hold a lot of money. Just fill it with money. And the man, he have a small wallet. And he thinks he's the man. Who's the boss? Woman. Yes, give me 5. Who's the boss? Woman. Yes. Because guess what? Here we go. Look at it here. It's time to reshape, revive, and begin to earn. You see who have the money? Who have the money? Who have the money? Oh, woman is boss without a horse. So what will you do if you found out there was one thing, just one thing, you could change, you could do to look good, feel good, and impact your health? Is there that one thing? If you find out that one thing, back in 2010, when Bernadette Selby came to me and she told me, change this one thing, I could have said, like many people, do you have a website? I want to study it. I went to school with Christopher. I met him some time ago, late last year. And we went to school together, to Richmond Street Boys. And when I finished discuss this everything with him, he asked me, he wants to study it. But I said, listen, man, we went to school together. You can't fool me. You was a dunce head in school. You can read, you can write, and you asking me for what? To study. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, sometimes when people, if you're a distributor here today, and the customer says they want to study it, is a way of saying you didn't do that well, explaining what it is for the person. So it's just an escape route. So I'm telling you right now, to feel good and impact your health, it is your health. Without it, you are nothing. Without it, you cannot be functionable correctly. He said, look how good he is. He said, I wish above all things that you what? Prosper. And be in what? Be in health. Even as your soul prosper. So when you know how to go down in sackcloth and ashes and allow your soul to prosper and to draw closer to God, we have to take that same intensity into your health. Again, but okay, let's see. I think this might be malfunctioning when it comes to this here. All right, I think we passed it here. You see, thanks to who did this? Sister South, responsible for this slide. So she's part of this presentation. 13 vitamins, 16 minerals, 10 amino acid, and 1 essential acid fat. So the gut is coming again. The gut microbiome axis refers to a complex of network of communication. The 80% of your immune system, 80% of your problem all begins in the gut. So the gut is communicating with your system, with your toes, and your fingernail, and your elbows, and your heart, and your lungs, and your kidneys. Your eyebrow, if you have any. I hope you in the United Kingdom, you don't do like the American women. They scrape off their eyebrows and take a marker and put a mark on their head. That's what they do. They take a marker and put it there, a straight line, and then they tell you, hello, how you doing? You're looking good. I said, no, you look ugly. So I hope you don't take those scrape off your eyebrow, please. That's what they do in America. So United Kingdom, I see all of you have your eyebrow that God gave to you, because the gut communicates even with the eyebrow, because when the system is alkaline, the right pH is on the eyebrow, so therefore your perspiration won't damage your eyesight. That's the purpose of it. You understand what I'm saying? And the eyelids is to keep it out. So it takes the perspiration and bring it to the side, not into your eyes. So you ever see some pretty girls, pretty, like when it's like, oh my God, God. Like one time I see a lady and I said, I'm an old man now, she's young. I said, God, kill me now and bring me back alive, because she's so pretty. If I go to theater right now, she might kill me. So I asked God to kill me first, bring me back alive. But she was sick. She can't see because of damaged eyes. And when I look carefully, there's no eyebrow. I say, see. All right. So what I'm saying to you, that it communicates with everything we have in our system, included the metabolic axis, the heart and the lungs and the kidneys and the liver. Let me see how we're doing in time. Good. And the immune system, the endocrine system, which is responsible for the reproductive organs. I am telling you right now, 52% of all men in the world, they're coming to church and they're lying and the wife is laughing. You just got on big tree and your wife is say she prays every night and she said, oh God, oh God, oh God. And this time she's laughing. One woman said, when he's doing his thing, I just cut out coupons to go to the supermarket. So, she got enough coupons. So here we are. I am saying to you, allowing about recreational, signaling and influencing the various aspects of health and disease. The most well-known axis within the network of all axes in the body is the gut-brain connection. The gut is the second brain. It keeps communicating with the brain. And sometimes the brain is telling the gut what's going on, and the gut is saying, well, she's stupid. She just eat all kind of ice cream and donuts, and I keep telling her, stop eating the pizza. That's what's going on in the system. If your organs could speak, you have to ask yourself, what will your organs say to you? Will your organs give you a good report to say, yes, I'm putting the right stuff in my body? I am telling you right now, where your gut bacteria can significantly impact mood and behavior, cognitive function through neural pathways and the immune signaling. You know, one of the things that love biome people say they love people, but they ain't really love people. They should have been in the White House. In the last president, he needed the phytopower. He had cognitive problems. Right? They should have given it to the last president. You have this stuff in your hand. Go out on the highways and byways. Storm this gate. Listen to me. If I began with Love Biome, I would have stormed the White House wall. Then they would arrest you. You'd have make CNN, BBC, everyone. What you doing here? Phytopower. Phytopower C. Phytopower for the president. He have to take it. If he listen to me, he will keep his job. And then president says, pardon him. I'll be given a presidential pardon. But I wasn't there when they get started. But if I was them, I would have done it. So this is the most studied axis, is the brain. The brain is communicating with the gut. When they stop communicating with you, with the gut, it has problems. When it stops communicating, the blood, the nervous system is dysfunctional, and the blood is what? Not going to the places it ought to be, like the male reproductive organs. To the breasts. So many women have problems with issues with the breast and all different parts of the body. So today, the endocrine system. Oh boy. I think it's better I stand up somewhere closer by, because I'm not getting the click properly. It's moving slow. Even your diet. When you're about to eat, you ever stay in the middle of the day and you was about to eat some nut and chips and wind pies with a cold glass of atmosphere, and then you start to feel sick? It's the gut is telling the brain is telling the gut what you're about to eat is going to make you sick. Don't eat it. We now know for a fact with muscle response testing that you can hold food in your hand and the body tells you if the food is good or not. The human body has the ability to know for a fact if the food that is being consumed by the person, if it's going to do damage to the body. If you come from a country like where I come from, we don't care. We say, what don't kill is fatten. We know it's bad and we eat it. So you're eating bad stuff and expecting what? Great results. It's like, you ever see a man who has a nice family, nice wife, nice children, and he want to destroy it all? He go out and he start to cheat, but he expecting what? A great family. He's doing all the wrong things, but expecting what? Great results. It just cannot happen. He knows he's going to destroy it. He is expecting, wait until, if she only know, I could say, honey, forgive me, I won't do it again, and it will just go away into cyberspace. He thinks this way. Like if she's a robot. She's not a robot. So therefore, if you do bad stuff, bad things will what? Happen to you. If you eat good stuff, good things will happen to you. So therefore, stress. We as human beings need to take stress out of our lives. Why? You cannot do anything that you cannot control. For example, on my way to America, not America, I'm going to America. Coming to America, like Eddie Murphy, coming to America. You're going Queens to find a queen, all right? So when I leave here, I'm going Queens to find a queen. But coming to United Kingdom, the aircraft sat on the runway for 4 hours because the computer broke when we tried to take off. People were panicking. Why panic? Because you can't change the computer with panic. I prayed and talked to my God and communicate with him. That's all he can do. But to worry about it is not going to fix the computer. It's not going to get you here safe, or it's not going to get you prevent something from happening. So therefore, don't stress. Don't build up lactic acid in your system because you anxiety and worries. If you could worry, don't pray. And if you pray, don't what? Don't worry. All right? So let's see if we could go past this year. Welcome to love. No, love by me. Love by Omi. Love, the owners are here, and I forgot. No, the owners are here. I don't want them to fire me and take me out of the company because I'm making fun of the company name. Okay? Because when we first see it, we mispronounce it and we say, love Biomi. Even people go to university saying, Biomi, and saying, well, love by me. Darling, come by me. Love by me. Love by me. Love Biome. Love Biomi. Love Biome. Welcome today. So the complete microbiome health. That's what I want to talk about. Okay, I got 20 minutes to finish. The lactobacillus, which is good bacteria, and the bifidobacterium, which is good bacteria in the system, comes along with many different types of strains of bacteria. Our bodies have about 1,000 bacteria. A matter of fact, no, different types of bacteria. But we got 40 trillion bacteria cells in the system and only 30 trillion bacteria in human cells. So we have more bacteria than human. So next time you see someone down the street, you call her, hi, sister bacterial. Or hi, brother bacteria, because we are bacteria. That's all we are. All the different names about Susan and Mary and Susie Q and all kind of different stuff. And no, we are just pure bacteria. So brother bacteria and sister bacteria, how you doing? Are you doing all right? Okay? However, some of the bacteria in our system harm our bodies, like E. coli, Fusobacterium, endotoxins, Salmonella, H. pylori are bad bacteria of some of the types. The lactobacillus and the bifidobacterium is extremely powerful because it helps to what? Restore the entire system. It is what took place with my body when I was sick with cancer. When I begin to renovate my system, I allow my system from being acidic into alkaline, from being acidosis into alkalosis. Transform your system because life is in what? The blood. 85% of your blood is what? Water. And since it's water, it goes through the entire body. And if the blood is contaminated and going through your body, what you're expecting, the body will be what? Body will be sick. I am saying to you that it regulates the immune system. What does that mean? It means that the microbiome helps to balance the immune response to pathogens and viruses. The complete microbiome health, lactobacillus and the bifidobacterium, sugar blocker high, phyto 84, P84. You say, why I keep repeating it? When you leave here today and you get home and your husband, tell your husband, wait, because when you're having intimacy and they call him by a different name and they say, hey, sweetie, P84. and he says, who is that man name you're calling? Who is P84? Just tell him P84 make you feel good. P84 is in your system. Even if you're sleeping 2 o'clock in the morning, you will get up if you don't get this P84. P84, P84, P84. You don't care what happens. It's P84. You want somebody who wants to date you tonight? Tell him to take P84 before he can take you out. You understand what I'm saying? The next time a man call you down the street, ask him if he has P84. Everything is P84. If he cheated on you and he come home, put it in a glass and tell him drink it, and you open your mouth, open, drink it. Now we can become faithful now. P84. Everything you do is what? P84. In my opinion, phyto 84, phytonutrients. 84 powerful phytonutrients that is so powerful that, wait a second, I'm calling it dunamis, dynamite. Church people should love this because we come to church because of the power of Jesus Christ. We talk power every Sunday morning, power. When praises go up, blessings come down. The pastor preach and praise this morning. Power in praise. So we talk about power over and over. You see what I'm talking about? This P84 protects against infection because the microbiome, your microbiome is in your gut. This is everywhere. Let me tell you what your microbiome is. Most people still don't understand it. Where's your brain? You point to your head. Where's your heart? You point to your chest. Even if you point over here, you know it's somewhere around here, right? So you point to the right, but you're so close, but you know it's in the chest area. Where's your microbiome? Every part of your body. Your eyes. Everywhere. Babies begin to form the lactobacillus and the bifidobacterium during development of their life in the mother's womb and in natural birth, because the woman birth canal contain a heavy dose of lactobacillus adelphophilus and lactobacillus rhamnosus. If not, your system, you will always be sick. That's why to keep her healthy. I know a lot of men listen to me now and say, I don't have to buy your product. I can go home now and eat the product for free. You'll get it when you're going home. You're in church right now. So I didn't expect you to get it now. So it may help develop the immune system. The microbiome help develop the innate and adaptive immune system. This product is the best thing since sliced bread, in my opinion. It's the best thing that mankind have ever seen. When I saw it, I said, wait a second. It has everything that the system needs. And it's pure 100% organic. It's 100% natural. No dairy products, no animal-based product. It's 100%. It is grounded in powder. Yes, my friends, where's my stuff? Yes, grounded in powder. And because it's grounded in powder, it's sitting dormant. So that when you activate it with water, guess what happens? Oh, you get the full 100% bacteria alive in the system again. You want to know what is this I have? I got my stuff. You see it? Anybody who wants some HFN on? You don't get none. This is what I'm talking about. The phytopowers. I got more. I'll take them out in a minute. They should have all these things to show, to present to you, but they're so powerful. All right? No. You must learn about the 5. Jesus talked about the 5 virgins, the 10 virgins, right? There were 5 foolish and 5 what? Wise. The 5 wise virgin told the 5 foolish virgin, you have to go get your own oil. We are sisters, but you still have to get your own. So this what I have in my hand, you have to get what? Your own. All right? So that's what I'm you get it. That's why you get it. So it helps with the digestive issues. Irritable bowel syndromes, constipation, diarrhea. We call that die everywhere. You see people die everywhere they go, they run into, go into the bathroom. Dying everywhere, diarrhea. Everywhere in the airport, you're dying. You're home, you're dying every minute. Oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, it's called, but they tell you, I know I'm in England and the proper word is diarrhea, but where I come from, we call it die everywhere. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Die everywhere. Watch this here. Skin rashes, allergies, sugar craving. The baby born and you give the baby what? Cow milk. That's madness. Cow milk is for baby cows. Human milk is for ladies. You hold the entire world in your hands. You must breastfeed the child. I hope you don't have a child born with a big head like me, because when my mother was breastfeeding me, I bite it. That's why I didn't get none, and I end up getting sick. I should have known to behave myself. All right? She stopped breastfeeding me, and I end up sick with cancer. Keeping invaders like germs out of your body and destroying invaders. This is what it can do. I am telling you right now, the complete microbiome health, lactobacillus and the bifidobacterium, phyto 84 sugar blocker, phyto power pack, may support limiting how much harm invaders can do if they're inside of your body. Oh, gotta stand over here, okay. It may help with viruses and fungi, parasites. 8 out of 10 people after an autopsy is performed see billions of parasites inside of the system. You know what parasite is? When they leave here today, go to the supermarket and buy a piece of meat. Take soda, like Pepsi, put it in a bowl and throw it on top of it. And you'll see some white stuff coming out of it. That's parasites living inside our system. Parasites in your gut, you have no toilets, you have no bathrooms. So when they want to poo-poo, where the parasites poo-poo? Inside of you. So 80% of the fetal matters in the pocket of your colon is parasites poo-poo. Where I think somebody, well, hopefully in America, we have to put special ventilation, because when they come to church and they pass gas, they disrupt the service. Interrupt the Holy Ghost. You're speaking in tongues and you go, suddenly Holy Ghost gone. I hope and I pray in this holy land of United Kingdom, it's not happening here. But I know where I come from. It's always had to put special ventilations for it. So parasites that you know for a fact, when the system is transformed from being acidosis into alkalosis, you cannot smell your perspiration. When you use a restroom, you should not be able to smell when you have a bowel movement. Your urine not supposed to smell. No body odor should come out of your body when your body is healthy again. And let me say this to you. Not everyone is sick in the world. There are healthy people in the world. My auntie died of natural causes 2 months ago from at 100 years old. And I was mad with her. Why will you die at 100 years and nothing wrong with you? I said, Auntie, you want me to slap you? But she dead already, because she could have gone the next 20 more years. That's what the body can do. She was healthy. She never seen a doctor, never wear glasses. And when the doctors check out and did the autopsy, they can find nothing. She died from natural causes. So everyone don't die from sickness. It may help support white blood cells. These immune system cells attack and eliminate harmful pathogens. I will do this in a minute. Let me see if I can accelerate now. Okay. Antibodies. These proteins protect you from invaders by binding and initiating their destruction. I am telling you right now, this phytopower 84, it's off the wall. In a moment, I'll let you get a glimpse of what I am talking about in a moment. Stay tuned, hang tight. This is what I'm saying to you. I think I better come over here, and if I could sit next to you, I think it might be better. Is it better? Yes, it's better. You see, the spleen, the organ stores white blood cells that defend your body from invaders. And the list continues over and over and over and over again. I am saying to you right now, it may help with infectious disease. This Phyto 84 may help with cancer, certain types of cancer. I remember when I got up that morning, and throughout my crisis when I was at cancer, I was laying down in the bed, and I realized, and my wife saying, wait a second, you're not moving. And I said, honey, I can't move. I'm trying to move and I can't move. That was the rude awakening. When they took me to the medical institution, they found out it was cancer. And when you have stage 4 cancer in the prostate and the lower back is extremely pain because the cancer went to the bone. Like you sitting or you sit low, either the toilet or on a chair. Getting up is a chore. That's why I praise God that I can walk today. You have no idea what privilege you have to be walking again. Because just to get up, you struggle. Come, sir. Yes, sir. And come, young man in the red. You look strong. Come. You look. Come and do something. You ain't come here for your good looks. He's strong. All right. I'm gonna get up, and I want you to help me get up. But don't let me go. All right. Don't let go, because I'm putting my weight on you and I'm gonna fall down. But this is how sometimes the struggle was. Come on. And as I try to get up, and when you can let go now. Thank you. And when you rise, you got to get your brain to think and shake yourself before you can move one foot forward and another foot forward. That was the struggle. You can walk, but it's a struggle to walk. It's a struggle to help yourself. Those were the days. That's why I'm praising God right now. For the secret is in the garden. When you take all these different nutrients back in the body, you can live good again. You can walk again. You can see again. It may help with fingers and toes and dingling and numbness, and people have dingling in the fingers and in the toes, like it's a orchestra playing. They see somebody walking down the street and they see them dancing. They say, "Oh God, look how she could walk! How you could walk so!" And it's not the move she making walking. Maybe it's a little dingling she's experiencing. So every time she dingles, she wiggles a little bit. And they have man saying, "Oh my God, how she walking like that?" You understand what I'm saying? People are sick every day. Every 38 seconds, someone dies from cardiovascular disease. Every 30 seconds, someone is diagnosed with cancer. Every 67 seconds, someone is diagnosed with Alzheimer's or dementia. My friends, every 60 seconds, someone dies from heart failure. 1 in 7 couples have problems conceiving. 52% of men suffer from erectile dysfunction. 1 out of 5 teenagers and adults is infected with genital herpes. All over. It's in the church and outside of the church. When people call and make orders from me, the majority of my customers have bishops and pastors. And they belong to beautiful churches. First Triumphant, Second Triumphant, First Baptist, Second Baptist Church, and all the different beautiful names that we give our churches. But yet, people are sick, even in the church today. So when it comes to heart disease, it's improving the function of your endothelium. Your endothelium is the lining of your red blood vessel. Your red blood vessel is in charge of 60,000 blood cells in the body. which is the lining of the red blood vessel. The Phyto-84 Power Pack may help with migraine headaches, fibromyalgia, which is classified in some terminology as an autoimmune disease. Insomnia, asthma, bronchitis, hair fever, aches, psoriasis, hives, even swelling. I am telling you right now, it may help protect and even repair the lower portion of your esophagus, which can be damaged by acid reflux disease. Back home, we have people coming to church on Sundays. They're suffering from acid reflux. And you think they're praying and they're in the spirit. And the skin of the feel. It's not, they're not praying. It's a burning sensation in the stomach. Acid reflux. Some of them come in the church and instead of singing, "Let Jesus love me," you know what they're singing? Fire, fire. And she wire, wire. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, yo, yo. It's fire. They don't care about no Jesus when they come to church again. It's acid reflux. I am telling you. You see them and you see they fall along and they go, oh, acid reflux. And you think they're in the spirit of the Lord. It's acid reflux, burning sensation in the stomach, which is second, when the acidity contents of the stomach becomes too high. Watch this here. No, they like to say, fire, fire. Inchi, wire, wire. Ay, ay, ay. Oy, oy, oy. Fire, fire. It's fire burning up. Lower the blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity. If you have diabetes, anyone that have diabetes, help is on the way, because the complete health microbiome, lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, sugar blocker, Phyto-84 Power Pack may reverse urine sugar and reverse diabetes. It may help with rapid heartbeats, anxiety, cold sores, depression. Back home, we call depression mad. I come from a third world country, so we had our own words. It's only when I say you come to America, you come to England, you have to learn English, because I'm speaking to English people, so you have to use depression. But where I come from, you used to call it madman that. That's what it is. You're madman that. You crazy thing. Leave me alone. H. pylori, loss of memory. When you take it, even stupid people getting smart now. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, migraine headaches, insomnia, asthma, bronchitis, hair fever, aches, psoriasis, hives and swelling, seizures, thyroids, fibroids, herpes, not pigeon peas, not black-eyed peas. It is herpes. You could offer me once, you could offer me twice. Me no want, me no want, me no want. You could put it on a plate with peas and rice. Me no want, me don't want. Herpes I don't want. Stay away from it. AIDS. If you know what's good for you, stay away from it. Improve your vision. Enhance your sex drive. I see all the men start to laugh inside of you right now. Male libidos in the male and female. Improve your digestion. Increase your energy level. My friends, it may help with kidney disease, gastritis, endometriosis, stuttering, numbness, dingling, sinusitis, lupus, sickle cell, scleroderma, Parkinson's, cardiovascular disease. It may help with stomach upset, menopausal arthritis. Ladies, look at me. I'm your best friend. I'm going to help you live 120 years. Tell your husband right now, he ain't going nowhere. Nobody coming to use your wig. Nobody coming to use your shoes. Soon as you're dead, they just bring somebody and they're trying on stuff. Soon as you're dead. Seriously, if you know, no, seriously. You notice when the wife dead, the bishop has come to the church and pull the Bible. He that find it a wife, find it a good thing. And they married fast. When the bishop died, the wife lived holy for the rest of her life without anybody. So people waiting to take your place. So ladies, don't go, okay? Don't go. You stay here for long. Let them wait. Let them sweat it out, okay? Let them sweat. You ain't going nowhere. Stay forever. conjunctivitis, uveitis, cataract, glaucoma, macular degeneration, retinal detachment. People can't see no more. You ever, back home you used to call them macos. Every time you do something, they're all up in your business and all is watching all your business. Now they can't see no more. They got cataract, they got glaucoma. So now you got to help them with P84 so they can see again and start to mind your business. Okay? To ward off the flu, reduces chronic inflammation, the risk of heart disease. My friends, it may help with joint pains, allergy, cramping, stroke, non-communicable disease. I am telling you right now, no, I get back in trouble again? Okay. Treat the onset of diabetes. Now, that's the next thing. England, you know nothing about when you're growing up, they beat you in school. You never have that here, right? Back home, they used to beat us mercilessly when we do things wrong. They used to beat me for spelling because I can spell good. So they tell me, show me diabetes. What is that word? And I say, miss, diabetes. And every time I said diabetes, it's legs. They used to beat you back home. You thank God you're from what, Norway? They don't beat in Norway. They don't flog and stuff. You don't have no idea what I'm doing. You grew up in heaven. All the British people grew up in heaven. But back home in Trinidad, they used to flog us and beat us with whips and everything. It's licks. You know what I'm talking about? You're shaking your head. You know about that? You're too young to know about that. Okay. Yeah. Dizziness, blood vision, chronic cough. So many people coughing and they don't know what's wrong with them. I had a patient, he coughed until he ended up in the ER. Cough all over the world. Clean up the cellular mess by producing specialized cells to mount an immune response. It may be recommended for lung cancer, bladder cancer, prostate cancer, ovarian cancer, breast cancer. Hold on to your breast, ladies. Hold on to it and treat your breast well because it's part of your body. Don't save it for no man. Take care of it. Take care of your breasts. I'm telling you because, listen to me, as soon as you have breast cancer, you look for Jean and Dorothy. And don't allow Jean and Dorothy to get involved in your marriage. It's always a Jean and Dorothy. Jean and Dorothy always interfering in the middle of your problem. Right? All different types of cancer. Lung cancer, kidney cancer. What we are talking about today is off the chain. I'm coming to an end now. Maybe recommended for pancreatic cancer, gynecological cancer. That's the reproductive organs of the female that you need to take care of. As long as you take it every single day, the complete microbiome, lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, sugar blocker, fighter power pack. When do you want it? Now. When do you want it? Now. When do you want it? Now. Phyto 84, when do you want it? Now. One more time. Now. One more time. Now. One more time. Now. When do you want it? Now. When you go home, open your window and like this here, open your window. Let your neighbors, I am mad like hell and I'm not taking it anymore. I want my Phyto P84. That's when you want it. Let everybody hear you. Go tell it on the mountains, over the hills. Because it acts as antifungal, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antihistamine, antiviral protection shield for the body. Oh, it promotes circulation, resulting in improved blood flow. Like a home security guard. It protects your entire system. And here we go with the ingredients. I think this is the fault in this here. This is getting stuck. That's what happened. Okay? Okay? We got it? Okay, yes, we go. Oh boy. Okay. Might get it just now. All right. For those distributors who was with me in the last symposium, this one is free. Everybody else have to pay. We'll be speaking in that next symposium how to sell. Sell, sell, sell. ABC. Always be closing. When your customer don't take the product from you, it is not your customer fault. It is you that fail, I that fail. The salesman is the one. When you fail to hit a home run in the park, it's not the pitcher. It is me that missed the ball. So that's why we're going to be teaching ABC, always be closing. 13 vitamins, 16 minerals, 10 amino acid, 1 essential acid fat, white kidney beans, L-arabinose, chromium picolinate, green coffee beans, red beetroot is a sugar blocker. It blocks the carb from damaging your system, from damaging the lining of your red blood vessel, and will help to restore the pancreas. Then we have the, oh boy, black currant. If you're from Trinidad, you know what tea and tech is. So black currant, elderberry, papaya, echinacea, camu, orange, acharella cherry, ginger, garlic, curcumin, black pepper. I think we should finish that. That's a lot, right? But we didn't finish yet. Look at the Lactobacillus, Bulgarius, Rotary, Infantum, Bifidum, Bacterium, Lungum, and Lactis. Then we continue. Wait a second, there is more. There is the complete health microbiome 1 and 2 phyto 84, known as P84, is yet to stay, has taken over the market by storm. This is why we're saying we want it now. We want it now. We want it now. We want it now. Right now. Because here's what it contains: barley grass, green apples, kale, spinach, broccoli, chororella, watercress, kelt, asparagus, leek, and garlic. Did we finish? We have more. Wait a second. Carrots, papaya, sweet potato, mango. Well, back home we call it mango. In America they call it mingo. You know, you have to be mingo. You know, mingo. They come with a knife and fork to try and eat a mingo. No, you have to eat it with your hands. Huh? Don't have seed, it's no good. That's GMO. Golden berry, sea buckthorn, orange, pumpkin, marigold, yellow bell pepper. I'm telling you, we off the chain. Pomegranate. Back home we call it pongonat. Pongonat, pomegranate. Founded in Canaan very early when they went to spy out the land. Rose hip, pickery pear, cactus, tomatoes. We call it tomato. Tomato, berry, bell pepper, dulce, red beets, cranberry, raspberry. Are we done yet? No, we have more. Blueberries, blackcurrant, bellberry, blackberry. Now, this blackberry is not your phone. This is real stuff from the garden, not blackberry phone. All right? Blackberry, purple corn, cornflower, eggplant, we call it melangen, grapes, purple cabbage, ebony carrot. If your name Ebony, that's not you, okay? We talk about ebony carrot. More again, Jerusalem, artichoke, inulin. Listen to me, artichoke. You go to the supermarket, people don't want to eat it. It's the best thing in the entire world. Baobab, founded in Nigeria. Baobab is what we use. 30 years ago, we used to talk about Garcinia cambogia to lose weight. Now they found out that Baobab, founded in Africa, that fruit from that tree in Africa, is 200 times greater than Garcinia cambogia. All the African people, they should be walking around this in a back pocket. You have it home for free. It's there for you over and over. Oh, we have more. Blueberry, grape seed, noni, acai berry, founded in the Brazilian rainforest. Only one place in the world that God made acai berry. That's why when you go to Brazil and you see the ladies living at the rainforest, they're not white, they're not black, they're not brown, they're bronze. You ever see a bronze woman? All of them bronze, special color. Anytime you want to look for perfect wife, go to Brazil. Acai berry, beetroot, cranberry, pomegranate, and curcumin, spinach, moringa leaf, kale, kelp, spirulina, chororella, and the list continues. Will I go for more? Raspberry. I think I'm over my time by 7 minutes. Give me 2 more minutes, please. Raspberry, black currant, purple currant. This entire product, I am telling you, every single person inside here, get ready, save your money. Soon as the UK market open up with this, get ready to buy it. Get ready to go on subscription. Take it every day. Young lady, you know what I'm talking about. This year, when this becomes available, add this to what you have. The one in the box, this replaces the one in the box. So the next order you get, we're going to make sure you get P84. Your situation will even go faster. Yeah, with this together with the B and the I, with your situation. I am telling you right now, you will have the biggest testimony in the entire United Kingdom. The king will send for you. The king will send for you and say you have a special place in the palace. Because this product is dynamic. It is powerful. There is nothing on earth compared to it. So I am telling everyone, it's my admonition to you before I leave United Kingdom to say to everyone, even if you don't understand what P84 is, take it. You have an argument in your house and your husband like to talk and you don't shut up, just push it in his mouth and let him drink it. You're going to shut up, yes. No, seriously. Drink it, yes. Everybody, the children, everybody can take it. 2 years and older can take it. Everybody can use it. Just use it every single day, every morning. You open number 1, you open number 2, put it in water, drink it, and you're good to go. Every single person, close your eyes. A blind man can see what I'm talking about today. You're going down the street, somebody come and you want to date you. Who you talking to? Drink some P84 first. You'll get a date. Every single person talk to you, P84. Because P84 will take over the entire universe that we speak of. Bishop, let me turn this microphone over. I don't know if you have any questions to ask. If you have any questions, I will answer.
Please give a massive hands of applause to Bishop John Glenn John. A massive hands of applause. Woo! I love the biome. Somebody tell your neighbor, I love the biome. Those friendly bacteria in your body. I didn't know that a big percentage of my human flesh is full of bacteria. I didn't know that until I got into partnership with the Love Biome company. Love the Biome. We are a company that fell in love with the friendly bacteria. I feel like a preaching. Right. You see, one thing about Bishop John, he speaks with the passion from the heart. And ladies and gentlemen, this is one man who was given few days to live. And he has now outlived that by 15 years plus. So he's speaking from a point of experience. And part of the product that sustains, that keeps his body going, these are the products he's talking about to us. Now, P84 is the newest product. It's not even yet on the market. But we are going even to put a bet on it, that if you find any microbiome complete health system in the world better than this, these people, the LabBiome company, they did a research with all food supplement companies, gut health companies, microbiome companies, and they have formulated a solution that is finest, complete, unquestionable, in the center of science, and science-led, that nobody in any part of the world can question it. Go and research yourself. If you find any healthy product that is focused on the microbiome, that has got 84 ingredients that are scientifically chosen and selected and formulated, go find. If you find it, come and we have a conversation. That's why we can proudly, confidently, even standing on the altar of God, and say to you that if there is one thing you can do every single day to enjoy overall health, is that one thing they call microbiome care. And where do you find the solution? The solution is available, and that is what Bishop is talking about. P84, Phytopower 84, 84 ingredients, unquestionable, right? And what? I can talk about that. It's not yet on the market. Today, American market is available tomorrow. And I think the Caribbean to European market is available from 11. But we can't wait. Okay, now, that has been Bishop John Glenn. Thank you so much for speaking from your heart with your passion and coming to the UK to provide us the very information, the very product that keeps your body going. At 60 plus, you're looking so good, man of God. You're looking young, fresh, rejuvenated, and we thank God for the wisdom. Remember, God gives man wisdom to tender the world. By wisdom, these people, they have formulated something that everybody needs at every age. Now, of course, that's our keynote speaker number one. Tell your neighbor, we are getting started now. And ask them, do you have healthy goals? Ask your neighbor, do you have healthy goals? Ask another question, do you know the scent of your health? Do you know one thing you can do? You see, I made a survey. And some of the participants, they were health care experts. And I can tell you, all of them, nobody was able to answer and say, I know the scent of health. Nobody. Nobody. Where diseases start from? Nobody. Somebody told me, if I knew where diseases start from, I would never be sick again. Then I said, you have well answered. I know where diseases start from, and that's science, not my words. It's not my words. It's been here for over 3,000 years ago. Somebody discovered where diseases start from. And a few people know. So I'm glad you came. I believe the information is already having an impact on your life, on your way, the way you look at health. Your appearance is going to change. You're going to feel good inside out. Some of the health challenges you've been having, you see the Bible says, for lack of knowledge, people are taken into what? Captivity of sickness, diseases. People are waiting for doctors to tell them you are sick. You go to the hospital. The solution is provided. We just need to know. And thank God that you are willing and open-minded. That's why you're here, so you can learn something. Whatever is shared here is all pure science-led. And we have not made up our own stories, but it's the story that has been here for many years that just people didn't know. Now, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who just came in, my name is Pastor Steve Wang, your host tonight. And for purposes of housekeeping, the ladies and the gents section at the back, the second last two doors on the left. The second last is for the ladies, the last one is for the gents. If you need some water, you need tea or coffee, everything is right at the room behind me. You just make your way there, go mix up and keep yourself warm because a lot more are yet to come. On the line of our keynote speakers, our next keynote speaker, he was with us in our first edition of this seminar in January 25th, and we are glad he's back to speak to us in just the next few minutes, and then we'll have more keynote speakers. I just want to keep you reminded, Dr. Tamia is already in the house. She's having a radio show right now as we speak. Upstairs, we have a radio station here called the G24 Radio, and she's recording her story with her husband. Of course, we have our Labium European President, Mr. Bank Emanuelson, is already here. And of course, we have none other than Mr. Mackenzie, all the way from the US, is also in the house. And so many more, so many more. Now, at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to help me join and welcome the next keynote speaker. Let me just read a little bit about, he has a very long biography that I can't read all of it here. We don't have time. But let me summarize it. The next keynote speaker is an academic leader, a lecturer in health and social care at Global Banking School, who partnered with the Oxford Brookes University, leading key modules and research projects. This gentleman, this doctor, is one of the leading public health doctors in the world. He's a researcher, innovator, co-founder, and chairman of the TZ University Health Student Research Network, contributing to public health, physical activity, and BEM, community studies. That's Black African Minority Ethnicity, the BEM. He's a well-accomplished author, renowned for works like Biblical Solutions of 21st Centuries, Challenges and Solutions to Clinical Medical Challenges, Addressing Health, Parenting, and Contemporary Issues. As a matter of fact, there is no single week that goes by without this doctor sending me an article on a very interesting topic. So every single week, he's releasing an article that is to do with the contemporary issues. Ladies and gentlemen, the next keynote speaker is also a prolific publisher. He published extensively in peer-reviewed journals, including studies on health barriers among the BEM adults during COVID-19. Award-winning scholar, recipient of over 30 international awards, including Best International Asia Science, Technology and Research Award 2024. He's a global impact maker, recognized for his contribution to literature, science, and public health, inspiring positive changes worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, help me with your hands of applause as we bring on stage none other than Dr. Mbabazi Johnson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, that's a very big introduction. I think I should just keep it to, maybe I need to continue with the work, but I think with all this work is just simply a purpose and a vision that God gave us in life. I'm so humbled by Pastor Steve And my reason for why I'm here for me is to impact the community and change lives. So first of all, I want to thank Bishop for that wonderful, intriguing and detailed information of the work he does. First of all, can we please give Bishop a hand of applause? And then also, I do want to thank you all for being here, because in life, if you've got no knowledge, you pass it, because they say, my people perish because of lack of wisdom, isn't it? Or lack of knowledge. So, first of all, I'm so humbled to be here. What I'm about to talk about today is about something that's worthwhile noting down or recording, and we don't mind you sharing clips, because sometimes when you share knowledge, others get informed. You don't know how many people's lives change when we give information or write this information out. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna talk about today the project that I did for my doctorate, which is about physical activities. And you'll find out that actually we, the BAME, the Black, Asian, ethnic minority groups, are lacking. And many of people died because of lack of physical activity. I'll explain to you how. We also, let me just briefly tell you why I went into physical activity. Black ethnic minority groups are seen to be disadvantaged in terms of socio-economic status globally, particularly in Britain here as well, compared to other counterparts. Yeah? So, I follow my vision, purpose, and conviction inside me. And one time I thought, which part of England is that is mostly disadvantaged? So one time I had that vision, and I thought, you know what? How about Middlesbrough or Teesside? Teesside is one of the places, those who don't know, down north, south, in the north, okay? It is got people of low socio-economic status, the Black Asians, and also some Caucasian, also of low socio-economic status. So I thought, how do I change? Why do we lose many people of Black ethnic minority during COVID-19 than any other group? So I had a calling, and I used to. I'm also a spiritual leader. That you didn't know. I'm also a spiritual leader. I've written so many books, and I left my church, Church of All Nations. And I thought, let me go save lives. For me, I believe in saving people's lives. We must be doing something wrong today in our generation. Because those who know the Bible, Methuselah lived for over 900 years, right? Noah also lived for over 900 years. Is that right? So why is it that the best years we can live, nobody lives over 120 years? Something must have gone wrong, isn't it? So I thought, if I can add some kind of contribution to save people, some of us, all of us here. Otherwise, if COVID-19 went on, probably the whole race would have been wiped away. And now today, I'm putting on a suit of a researcher and a teacher today. Okay? So, let me explain to you. I did a doctorate, and I'm going to tell you first of all in a nutshell what I discovered. I found out that there was no any research, despite of Black ethnic minority groups costing 7.4 billion pounds with NHS every single year in Britain, that there was not any single research found about why Black ethnic minority groups died a lot during COVID-19, and why also the vaccines were given late, particularly in African countries as well. For me, that made alarm bells, and I took time to investigate as a researcher. Now, what I found that before COVID-19, I'm giving you the findings, what I found out, that many Black ethnic minority groups were not doing exercises. Therefore, they were more susceptible to sedentary lifestyle diseases, such as diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, stroke. They were obese as well. So imagine COVID-19 with lockdowns whereby you could not go out. I was among the people who created the policies. So anyway, to cut the long story short, there were gaps. Aside from systematic reviews, there was nothing there. I went down to systematic review of qualitative studies to find interviewing, where you see there was no research as well. There were all gaps. So I had to do what you call interviews. And I found out that actually, the models that were existing in research, they were all generalized. Yet people from black ethnic minority groups and people of low economic status of the Caucasians as well, they were all data was used the same, which was not correct because people have different values, different backgrounds, the way of life is different, what they value. So that, I thought that if I can fill in these gaps, perhaps this could be the solution of the next pandemic. Even if it doesn't benefit us here, but the next generation, lives will be saved. And hence, ladies and gentlemen, that's when I got my doctorate for my contribution. So this one, which is this PowerPoint which you see here, is about physical activity. But you say, how does this relate to antibio, to love bio? How does it relate? Well, I can tell you that physical activity plays a very vital role with microbes. How? It increases the diversity of them, it enhances them. Yeah, it helps with digestion. So it's really related to all these products they're telling you about. So this is not just about physical activity and research, but it's very imperative. In fact, arguably research now will say physical activities is also medicine. So this is what it's all about. So it's very imperative that we also understand the importance of this. So this is what I'm going to talk to you about. All right? Okay. Without further ado, let me continue here. Sorry, for some reason it's not, sorry. It went off, sorry about that. It's not, about that, sorry about that. Or should be down there. Is it better being down there than here? Yeah? Okay, perhaps I might just move down here. Right. Okay. Right. First of all, the importance of regular physical activity in preventing and managing communicable diseases. Okay? So these include diabetes, stroke, heart disease, and some cancers. So these are the challenges that we face, not only just the black men, but also all of us here all around the world. So physical activity is very beneficial in terms of health and overall well-being. It reduces stress, as you are aware. You also help to live longer when you do physical activities. Physical activity does not mean running only, or even walking even making a bed. It's as simple as that. These are very fundamental aspects to make us live longer. Having said that, I'm going to tell you a paradox. In the Bible is very interesting what I've seen. Great people who've done great things have not lived very long. Jesus lived for only 33 years because he had a purpose and a vision. Apostle Paul also lived, but he died fulfilled. He said, I've run my race. Isn't it? That's what he says. That's 2 Timothy, verse 4-7. He said, I've run my race. Okay? I've finished. That means he died fulfilled. People who are visionary, they do not fear death because they're overpowered by the vision and passion and the purpose why they're here. So, and that disciplines you. So, people disciplined, they live a narrow life. Okay? So that is the passion they have. So that is very, very significant. So if you say today, I want to impact the generations, then you've got to be alive, isn't it? If you're dead, how can you impact the generations? So that means that you need to be alive, isn't it? If you live longer in the world, then be impactful. Leave a legacy of inspiring other people to ensure that you carry. How many of you know really when you run. You pass on the bottom, yeah, to another person. Now, I believe, for me, everybody here has a gift inside them or a talent. I believe that, by all means. Now, it's only and only you who can be convicted and know, this is what I'm good at. Let me rob the soil when I die. Make sure that you give out that gift and share it to the world. Help them to help our future generation. I'm sure all of you, most of you have children here. So that generation, if you do not impact them, what's going to happen? It can be easily wiped away. Life expectancy now, I believe, is about, at most, is it how many years here? It keeps on decreasing all the time. So these are things that we can do. Share your gift. Everybody's gift is equally important. And nobody has the same gift. Everybody's gift is unique or has a different way of delivering it. So this is very significant and fundamental. So, and hence why I'm talking about this. Okay. Is that way? Okay, sorry about that.
No, you have to be further back.
I see.
Yeah. Further back.
More. Oh. Oh. Oh, my goodness. All right. Interesting. Okay. There you are. So, my problem statement is that physical activity is a burden in the UK among adult BEM. Like I explained to you, I focused on BEM as my as my sample. You cannot solve every single problem in the world. It's not possible. Look at one, get the results which are transferable. So I found that there was exacerbation of physical activity during COVID-19 because I was among the people who were public health specialists also who advocated for people to stay at home. And the reason was that many GPs and doctors did not know how much viral load you needed to combat or prevent COVID-19 or to get infections. So therefore, the wisest